So you're thinking of moving to Guelph, Ontario? Excellent. In this video, we're going to take you around the Exhibition Park neighborhood using the map. That way you can get a better idea of where everything is located and where it's located within the city of Guelph. If you haven't already, you should definitely check out our other neighborhood video where we take you on a tour of the Exhibition Park neighborhood and show you some of the different houses at some of the different price points. That way you can put everything into context and decide if the Exhibition Park neighborhood is for you. If you're new to the channel and you want to know everything about eating, working, sleeping, playing in Guelph, Ontario and the surrounding areas, then make sure you tap the bell and subscribe so that you can be the first to learn about the market in Guelph, Ontario. My name is Jenna McDonnell, and my partner Anita and I get texts and emails every day from people just like you hoping to make a move to Guelph, Ontario, and we absolutely love it. As real estate agents, it doesn't matter if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days. Feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move into Guelph, Ontario. So let's go. We're going to jump into my computer and take a look at the map around Exhibition Park. All right. So welcome into the inside of my computer. I've got a map pulled up so that we can give you a better idea about where Guelph is in relation to all the major areas. I've got the map pulled right out, so you can see that Guelph is very well located. So right here we have the city of Guelph, and then we're just a short trip into Kitchener. It's about 20 minutes. Cambridge is close by at about 12 minutes, and then we're about 45 minutes into Mississauga, Brampton, and just over an hour to get right into downtown Toronto. And then how you would do that would be through the 401. So the 401 is kind of one of the main highways that runs throughout the province from east to west. And we have a nice little exit. We have two exits from Guelph to get onto the 401. So as I said, the south end is the closest end to the 401, and that's where a lot of commuters would live. And it's about 11 minutes. The neighborhood that we're talking about, obviously, today is Exhibition Park, and it is a little more centrally located in the middle of Guelph. So you can kind of see the red outline here. So it's about here. And what you would do is you would just jump on this Highway 6 North, also known as the Hanlon, which is kind of a bypass from the top of the city to the bottom of the city. So just jump on this, little bypass out to the 401, and then you could easily get west into Kitchener, about an hour to London, and then on to Mississauga, Brampton, Toronto, wherever you may be going. Again, not a huge commuter neighborhood. I would say most of the people that live in the Exhibition Park neighborhood are working in the surrounding areas, but it's not a hard drive to get out to the highway and then head into the various different cities if you are a commuter. So let's zoom in a little bit on the specific neighborhood and into Guelph, and then we can show you where the specific neighborhood is. So if you've seen any of our other videos, then you know that we talked about the Westminster Woods neighborhood, which is located in the south of Guelph. And then this is Exhibition Park, which is located more towards the central of the neighborhood. So up here is the north, and it's more towards the top end of the city. So it's just past the downtown core. So the downtown core would be located about here. And then that makes Exhibition Park really good to walk into all the amenities that the downtown core has. So you can easily walk from Exhibition Park neighborhood and you can head into the downtown and enjoy any of the restaurants or any of the various entertainment options that we have in Guelph. I'll just zoom in on the specific neighborhood and then we'll take a look at it. So here is Church of Our Lady, which is kind of the iconic spot in Guelph. It's this beautiful basilica, gorgeous. So that's kind of like what we would call the downtown with the main drag down this way. So then this is the Exhibition Park neighborhood. If you watched our neighborhood videos, I am right in the Exhibition Park neighborhood and you can see the park itself. So This section of town was built around Exhibition Park. You'll see a lot of the stately old homes along these roads that face the park. And those are kind of the premium homes. So that's what you would be looking for, or what you would find around the park. And then all of these neighborhoods and streets kind of branch off the park. And as we talked about in the neighborhood video, the Exhibition Park was formerly where they would hold, livestock auctions and the winter fairs and stuff like that. So it is still, to this day, an area where the community meets. It has beautiful gazebos and park benches, and in the summertime, often they hold festivals in the park, various food trucks, and all kinds of different things to do in the park in the summertime and in the wintertime too. So I'm just going to pull off, just going to get rid of this, and then we'll just zoom in a little more on the neighborhood, and we can show you some of the hot spots in this neighborhood. So one of my personal favorites is with the Grain Bakery. So they have amazing croissants, and you can walk there and you can get like a nice cup of coffee and some fresh baked goods and just sit and enjoy. It is a neighborhood staple that has been around for quite a while, and I highly recommend their chocolate croissants because they are delicious. Another sweet little spot is Park Eatery. So Park Eatery is a nice little restaurant right off the edge of Exhibition Park, and they have some delicious food there that you can sit in or you can carry out and take it to your house. So in Exhibition Park itself, they have a beautiful solid wood natural play structure for the kids, and that's located right over here. It's quite extraordinary and unique to Exhibition Park, and it really does define kind of the vibes of Exhibition Park. Like, it's a very, if you're a crunchy granola type person, like, you will definitely fit in an Exhibition Park. They have a wading pool for the kids. There are tennis courts, a baseball diamond, which is where the Guelph Royals play, which is like an amateur baseball league. So quite often, you will find the, families out watching the baseball game and just enjoying everything that they have to offer in Exhibition Park. As I mentioned as well, there is the arena, which is where the Guelph Figure Skating Club runs out of. And if you have a kid that's looking to get into some skating lessons, then that's where they would go. So there's a lot to do in Exhibition Park and the neighborhood surrounding it. It's not a huge neighborhood, but there are quite a bit of amenities surrounding the park. I just want to talk over on this side. So this is Westmount, which is located in Exhibition Park as well. And on Westmount, you will find a medical clinic, and as well as St. Joe's Hospital. So St. Joe's has been serving the community for a very long time. It was the original place of the hospital in Guelph, and right now it focuses mostly on senior care. It does have a senior residence living portion, and as well as they handle rehabilitation, and they have outpatient services. So that's a pretty big spot in Exhibition Park. As far as schools go, the main school that your kids would go to if they're going to attend public school would be Victory PS. So Victory PS actually has quite a bit of history behind it. It is the oldest school in Guelph, and if you were to go and take a look at it, you would see a lot of the features of old schools. I believe they have the old boys and girls doors, which obviously aren't in use anymore, but it just still holds a lot of the historical elements of an old school. So that is where your children would go if they're going to attend public school. Unfortunately, Exhibition Park does not have a Catholic school itself, but you would have to go outside of Exhibition Park if your kids were going to attend Catholic school. So that being said, there is a Catholic high school located in Exhibition Park, which is Our Lady of Lourdes, which is right over here. And it's a nice little school where the kids can attend. Unfortunately, there is no public high school located specifically in Exhibition Park. The kids would likely be heading to Guelph Collegiate, which is just over here in the downtown core. Not far, so still walking distance from Exhibition Park for your teenagers if they are headed to GCVI, Guelph Collegiate Vocational Institute, just down the street here. So they have two options for education in this area, and that's what you can do. Okay, so that's pretty much Exhibition Park. As I said before, it's very conveniently located to the downtown core, where you can head into, the Sleeman Center, which is right where the Guelph Storm play, which is our junior 8 hockey team. All the restaurants are located kind of on these streets here. And as I said before, it's very easy walking distance. If you're a walker, Exhibition Park is a great spot. Not only do you get the natural elements of the park where you can walk, but you can head pretty quickly into the downtown core and enjoy all of the entertainment and restaurants that you can handle. So if you guys have any more questions about the Exhibition Park neighborhood, feel free to ask. And if you are moving in 9 days or 90 days, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. And until next time, make sure you're checking out all of our neighborhood videos so that you can get a better idea of what it's like to live in Guelph, Ontario. Have a great day.